Hey guys, it's Borix and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, I realized it's been a while since I did a character crush video and I realized let's do it. So guys, I wanted to do this time I want to do Alec from Twilight. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I thought his name was Alex. Now I look back on it, his character's name is Alec because I ran a Twitter page where it was a fan of Alec Baltori. I also ran a page on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Facebook a long time ago, which everything's been changed over, so you can't even find that page anymore. I changed it to something else, where it was dedicated to Cameron Bright, the actor that played Alec. I always think his name is Cameron Wright, but it is Cameron Bright. I don't know why. I always think it's right. Like when you write something, I don't know why. I always have. I'm dyslexic, probably guys too. I am dyslexic anyway. So I could seriously just be switching. Would forget the W. I added W when there's no, a W rather than a B. But it is what it is, guys. So anyway, guys, and my this is funny. I'm gonna do a Cameron Bright celebrity crush video, but later on, so guys. Okay, so anyway, I used to have it in my bio because I had to change Facebooks a lot because I won't get into this video, but I used to say my name actually on YouTube used to be Borkson Bright. It was Borkson Bright, but whatever. Bright's the name I used to use on the internet. And Bright is Cameron Bright's name. So, or it's the stage name he uses. So I also adapted the stage name Bright, and I have my bio, I am the future wife of Cameron Bright. Oh my goodness gracious. And so I was like, my bio used to read, I am Borkson Wright Bright, the future wife of actor Cameron Bright. Yes, Alec from Twilight. Goodness gracious, you guys. My brothers could read that stuff. Anyway, guys, this is more to do with the character. So, guys, if you guys don't know, Alec is a very small character. He is in the Volturi. I'm sorry, I got finished. I always forget how deep Cameron Wright's voice is. Right? Did I say right? Oh. Guys, I'm going to say the wrong name. I mean Bright. If I'm talking Cameron, I'm saying Wright. I mean Bright. The name's a rhyme. It's confusing. Cameron Bright's voice is real deep and husky, so when I always forget that, I look at Cam and he talks like, huh? Anyway, guys, I remember seeing him and thought, oh, he is a cutie. Who is that cutie guy? Had to make sure he was of age, of course, which he was. I'm trying to remember. I think I was 19 when I discovered Cam, and Cam was 18 time. I'm a year older than Cameron, if you guys are in here. Anyway, so I was like, ooh, who's this Alec character? And then my friends, it was funny because I used to call him Alex because I don't, guys, I know it sounds funny. When I was younger, actually, a classmate named Alec taught me how to pronounce the name. I couldn't pronounce Alec until I was like 12. I always pronounce it as Alex. I don't know if it's a C versus an X thing, but I'm dyslexic once again, so I confuse names. So, and guys, since the actual character went babbling on 4 minutes, Alec is part of the Volturi, the army guard of high-ranking vampires who keep other vampires in check in the Twilight universe. Alec is a small character, unfortunately, because Cam's drop dead gorgeous, even now. Like, he's so cute. And I was thinking about him. I just took one look at him and said, that boy is gorgeous. Like, who is he? And I was researching him. Oh, I think I've seen him before. Like, on the internet, I was like, he's really handsome. And whatever. So I became like, forget being Team Edward, Team Jacob. I was Team Jacob, by the way. I was like, I'm Team Alec. Like, if I was Bella, I'd go with Alec, not those two. But guys, remember, Alec is supposed to be 13. I believe Cam was 16 at the time. I know he was 17 and was 18 when some of the later movies were starting to come out. But he was like 16, I think, at the time of filming. So Alec's age is a little off in the book. It says, we don't really know, and Stephanie Myers, who wrote the story, said Alec is 12 or 13. Alec is the twin brother to Jane, who was more like a stronger, fearful one of the two. And I was like, she's boring. I prefer him. Of course, I always do. Alec and Jane, from as far as I can read, I've never read the Twilight books. I was interested, just was never encouraged to read, so I never read them. Alec and Jane were born in ancient England. They were known to be, they were thought to be witches in ancient England, and Arrow had found them. They had some kind of powers before they were turned, and Arrow had met them. I think Arrow, I think of my stuffed Yeti. So it's funny, he lives at my house. So anyway, and he met him. In their world, Arrow has started rule. You're not allowed to make immortal children, but when immortal children, when has that age cut off at, they don't say it's not really young kids because they can make immortal children. So he didn't want to make Alec or Jane immortal children, so vampire children. So he wanted to wait as long as they can until they could be turned. And he decided he would turn them when they were toddlers, but they're just too young to turn. They're too young to turn. Well, they were sentenced to be unalived. And he got there, from what I hear, as they were starting to be burned alive. So that is why Alec likes to inflict pain. Now, in the movie, it shows Alec can move it. It's actually what I heard was Cameron. Cameron Bright said it was his idea, and if it's his idea, I'm gonna say it's his idea because he said. When he puts his hands up, I need a hand to hold on to my phone with. So whatever, I'll just do it one hand. Plus, this is my non-disabled wrist. So Cameron said he could do something like, okay, excuse me, I have a little piece of skin hanging out of the wrist. Sorry. Cameron said he was able to do it like that, and then it would show the smoke coming out, and Alec can take all of your senses: sight, smell, hearing, vision, everything. And that was the joke at that. Like, it wouldn't be hard to do that to me. Like, all my senses are messed up to a degree. Hearing, smell, sight, taste is the only one that's not, and touch is the only one that's like my two main strong senses. I think touch is my favorite scent because it's the strongest of my personal senses. But anyway, plus you see I wear glasses. Anyway, so yeah, so Alec can do. It's like I say Alec, and my mind goes to somebody else. So excuse me if I'm like, huh? So if you go, Alec does it to you, and he can just like help unalive you. The story, it's pretty sad to think that Alec and Jane were just children. They're 12 or 13, but they're not considered immoral children because they can control themselves. Immoral children cannot control themselves. I don't think Twilight's not on Netflix anymore. I don't know if it will. Have to go check it and see, because I like to watch Twilight again. I have all of them. I have all of them but the last Breaking Dawn Part 2 on DVD. And I enjoy watching them. And I don't give too many spoilers. At the very end, when Alice is showing Aro her vision, Aro is like the original, really strong vampire guy, who I assume to be the Twilight version. We don't know who turned Aro. So Aro wasn't the first, but Aro's sister also turned. But I kind of consider him to be similar to Klaus in the Vampire Diaries. We don't know if he's the first. We don't know how vampires. We didn't get into like how vampires were created, how they were created in Twilight universe. I would love to have heard that story. Anyway, guys, yeah, I can see why Alec is considered terrifying in the Twilight universe. Me personally, I thought he was gorgeous. I was like, Cameron is, I don't know. I was making Cameron Bright. No, also, guys, I'm sorry, I should have said this. I should have said this in the beginning of the subscriber with that. Subscriber, a little, I guess, disclaimer I want to give for you guys. I was the same age as Cameron Bright. I'm like a year older than Cameron. So me liking him and liking him playing Alec is not me looking at a young boy being creeped out, being creepy. Cameron is older than they play Alec to betray. So anyway, Alec is older in the movie than he is in the book. So for me looking at a boy supposed to be 13 being, it's a little gross. But I mean, his actor was my age, basically, 1 year off from me. And I liked him, and I didn't really care about him until he turned 18, and then I was like, he's kind of cute. Let's look into that cutie vibe. Plus, if you guys are in my channel, I have a thing for men named Alec. It's just, like I say, it's who I am. I've always got weak in the knees for men named Alec. Why am I saying this on the internet? I am a silly daddy. I'm a very bubbly personality. If you guys don't know, like off YouTube, I'm very bubbly. Okay, guys, so there's not much you can find on Alec. Also, I heard that Alec likes to inflict pain because of the pain that was inflicted on him and his sister while they were on the stake. He likes to inflict pain. He likes to take their senses away. The sister likes to inflict pain, something like because of the way they were burned at the stake, which is just evil, just evil. I'm probably not allowed to even say it on YouTube. Anyway, guys, if you guys like hearing me gabble on about Twilight characters and different Twilight characters, guys, I have a whole list. We could do a whole, probably, like, on Twilight character crushes. We could do a whole bunch. And I did almost call Bella Elena, if you noticed it earlier. The name mix up. Okay, guys, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for post notifications. And if you guys want to me to ever do a Vampire Diaries versus Twilight, I will do it. But yeah. Okay, bye bye, guys.